Hello, and welcome back to the Bay of Sins. This is a special stream for two reasons. One is that we are finally finishing off our interiors. My god, I thought it would never happen. But it looks like it is. The other reason is that I haven't slept since yesterday. So, yeah, good fun. Most likely this will be an even more disoriented and disjointed stream than normal, which, frankly, I think is an achievement in and of itself. But there we go, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Shelf! Ah, good. Now we get to try and remember which shelf we were using before. Before just going over here and selecting the shelf we already made and copying it. Good. So, probably what's gonna happen is, we're gonna do the warehouse. And then after that, I will probably decorate the warehouse, or I'll stop the stream, depending on how long it takes. As I have learned from doing these streams, I am terrible at time estimates. And then that will probably be it for this stream. And that will mark the beginning of the decoration phase, which is, of course, rare and hitherto unheard of. I think I just misused that word. Enjoy. Alright. Now, part of me wants to extend these shelves out a bit. And the rest of me doesn't, because the rest of me is really tired. so, fuck that, I guess. Never mind. This here? Yeah, why not? Let's put that there. That seems totally fine. I hope you're ready for a stream that basically consists of me sighing a lot and then yawning. Because that's what it's gonna be. If you're expecting any meaningful commentary, maybe some insight into the story of this quest that I've somehow still not managed to talk about, then no, that's not happening this stream. Maybe one of the other streams. Tomorrow's stream will probably be pretty good, actually, because tomorrow's stream will be a stream where I'll have gotten probably quite a lot of sleep, actually. Maybe upwards somewhere in the teens. Oh, that's a lot of sleep, isn't it? That'll mean that I'll have overslept, and that stream will also be terrible. You know, I was really hoping that putting these shelves down would take longer. I was thinking to myself, you know, if I decide to just kind of cut it after I do the warehouse, maybe that'll be okay. I didn't think that putting these shelves down would take like 5 minutes. I figured it would take 20. Still bad at time estimates. Anyway, so while I'm building this warehouse, I have no idea what I'm gonna put in here. I mean, it's gonna be boxes. It's gonna be a lot of boxes. But my point is, I don't know what purpose this warehouse serves or anything. Basically what happened was, I built this one and then was like, I have no idea what to put in here. Oh shit. So now this. Now this is what's in here. Good. I think I want to put a lot of vault boxes in here, actually. Maybe some wooden boxes too. Office box papers, perfect. Boxing ring, excellent. What's this? Boxwood wrap. Every fucking time. Every time. You know what? I probably should have typed in crate rather than box, but you know, we live and learn. We live and we learn. Unless you're one of those rare people who live without learning. In which case, I suppose I'm impressed you got this far. Maybe you start off with a wealth of knowledge. Maybe it's like a weird trait you can take early on. What the fuck am I talking about? Alright, that's not any of them on that one. There we go. I know what I'm doing. a trait like Logan's Loophole. That's what it would be. Good, let me save now that I've put all these shelves and 4 boxes down. Perfect. What's this one? Ooh. It's all long and fancy. Which is in fact what she said. She was talking about a snake she saw. This one. Yes, good. Now you might be thinking, why are these vault crates? And the answer is... reasons. Just cause. I don't know. The answer is, I'm really tired and my mind went to vault crates. That, and I don't see any of the wooden crates we were using earlier. If you're wondering why my voice sounded muffled for that, it was because, like an idiot, I decided to cover my mouth with my hand, because I have a cut on my hand that I'm licking. Because, you know, people lick their wounds sometimes. I don't know, is that a common thing? Am I weird for doing that? I feel like the expression has to come from somewhere. Perfect. Where did all my wooden crates go? Come to think of it. I'll probably just search wood later. To be honest, I think the vault crates have come from, I don't know, maybe they've been scavenged over time. They've just sort of accumulated. I feel like in the post-apocalypse, vault crates property has probably moved around a fair amount. That's my reason. It's not a good one, but it will do. I think the worst thing about how I've structured this is that any sane person, when they come and watch the next few streams, will be like, "Well, I thought the interiors were finished," because basically we're gonna go back to all the interiors and put shit like this and just random junk. And, yeah. Then we'll look at it in game, and I'll be like, "Wow, I did a horrible job on this." Good. Maybe I should have gone with wooden. Maybe woodeb. Perfect. Nope. Oh, here we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I think if I keep, you know, if I leave this being the amount of vault tech crates that are in here, that'll probably work okay. Oh god, I pressed Control F. Oh wow, the Gek didn't crash, and by the Gek I mean the creation kit. I'm not going to stop doing that, so you know, anyone expecting me to learn to call it the creation kit, I'm sorry. It's just not gonna happen. Alright. You know, I feel like I need a greater variety of crates here, because the rest of them are just going to be wood boxes, and that's probably going to look silly. Oh well. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta do it. You've gotta look silly. It's fine. No one's gonna come in here and be like, why are all the crates, like, wooden and shit? I'm pretty sure no one's gonna come in and say that. If you come in and say that, I don't like you. That's not true. If you come in and say that, thanks for watching the stream. There we go. Are pallets still a thing in the creation kit? I can't even remember if they were called pallets. Wow, that's a long time ago. I should look into that. That seems like it would be useful. Oh my god, barrels. Let's do barrels. Perfect. Are these empty? No. Well, they could be, but they've got a closed top, is my point. Krato 3, good. Sure, why not? Wow, I wish I had something to talk about while I was filling this room with random crates. I don't know, there will probably be a quest from the weapons merchant who you can talk to get into the main story, to go and check the warehouse out because he thinks people are stealing from him. And then it'll turn out to be rabbits. Rabbits with submachine guns. I mean, you know, we've seen some crazy shit in Fallout. There could be rabbits with submachine guns, why not? In fact, they could just be normal rabbits that have submachine guns lying around near them. And that's what's going on. How that equates to them stealing, I don't know. But, you know, that's what we'll figure out. That's the beauty of mod making. You can just figure this shit out as you go. It's not gonna be rabbits with submachine guns. It's gonna be rabbits with fat men. I've made up my mind. So any of you who were thinking, you know, at least he doesn't give out spoilers. Sorry. I'm sorry. I think probably what'll happen is the Produce Guild people will give you quests to come here and be like, hey, people are taking shit from us, and you can be like, no, they're not. They aren't. Because I think the Produce Guild are just slightly paranoid about everything. Even the things that they have no right being paranoid about. But they do have a lot of left, so, you know, they've got that going for them. This one here. So, as a special sleep-deprived stream, I'm gonna be saying, like, next to nothing. So it's just like a normal stream with less words. Still the same amount of useful information though. Alright, oh good. Shelves I forgot about. Part of me doesn't want to light this place because I'm lazy. I'll probably put lights in. My justification for there being no lights was there aren't going to be people in here at night, but there probably would be. But come to think of it, that seems like bullshit. So, no, I will light this place up. I think that was a nearly silent yawn. The first yawn of the stream. Prepare for many more. So, I'm aware that I missed yesterday's stream, and that was not for a good reason. That was because I woke up late and then was unable to stream because of that. Don't ask why that stopped me from streaming, just trust that it did. And that's also, consequently, why I have not slept. So, good. Welcome to a normal day in the life of Jojash. It starts with sleeping too late and then not sleeping at all. That's how it starts. Don't question my methods or my logic. Just let it be. I like how it started with me like doing my best to kind of pack things in, and then it just slowly degrading to me putting like 2 boxes on each shelf. Look, I was really trying to start with, and then shit. It all went downhill from there. Still, at least we have some nice music to listen to instead of me talking about nothing. Instead of me complaining about being tired. Let's put a pallet down. Perfect. Speaking of pallets, I really need to go and change the locking I've got for the door on the raffle because I'm pretty sure it looks silly as shit. That's fine, you know? Silly as shit is in at the moment, I hear. From reliable sources that I have placed around the globe. Do you think we can fit 2 of these on top of each other? Ooh. What song is this? I like this song. No, it's Total Control. Alright then. This is the only barrel on a metal shelf. Yes. Part of me wants to just put a wooden coffin in. Why not? No, I won't do that. Oh, you know what? I could totally put metal boxes here. Metal boxes. Where are my containers? The containers, where have you gone? They are good.
I've seen things people would believe.
Those are going to be the only two boxes. I'm not entirely sure if I'm joking or not. Do you have any toolboxes? These are all... Second yawn of the stream. Oh yeah. And this is where we keep the toolbox. The toolbox. God damn it. The 2 toolboxes for the entire warehouse. Perfect. Good. Look, I'm not gonna question it if you don't, okay? And you can't, because you're not here just now. Anyone gonna question that? If I just stick this here? Is that fine? You know what? That's okay. I like that we did exactly the same thing as last time. Good. What's this? Sure. Why not? You can go there if it wants. That's my superpower. Wooden boxes speak to me. They tell me where they want to go on shelves. It's, sometimes it's more of a curse than a gift. It's, you know, if you say things like that, they make angsty TV shows about you. Which is, of course, why I just said that. You go. Let the different stacking begin! Good. I bet pallets aren't a thing anymore, because I feel like they've kind of just incorporated it into normal placing of objects. I'm not going to explain that, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, but don't worry about it, it's not important really. Oh, my nose is itchy. Now you know, and you can never unknow. You know what? This one will be here. Just keep poking out. Someone is gonna get upset by that. Actually, I think they'll come in here and notice that everything's like a little bit askew and stuff, and that'll be it. That'll be when they close the game, deactivate the mod in their load order, uninstall it, and then come and leave a comment that says something like, I wish that I could give this a de-endorsement, an unendorsement, a lack of endorsing. And I'll say, by not endorsing, you're giving a lack of endorsing, and then they'll slap me through the internet. I'm not looking forward to that happening, actually. But, you know, this is just the cross I have to bear. You know, that can be just a barren shelf. It's, slightly below a duke. Now, if you know that a duke is a higher rank than a baron, and I've just gotten that wrong, let me know. Because I have no idea which of the two of those is higher. I feel like I have a 50-50, so why not? And then, of course, I have the foolproof excuse of saying something like, well, you know, obviously a baron is a lower rank than a duke. And I would have, you know, said that had I not been so clearly sleep-deprived and out of my mind. You know, I would have that excuse had I not just said that that would be my excuse, and now it's obvious that it's bullshit, but these are the risks you just have to take sometimes. And that is the only one that will be placed like that, for no reason. So I feel like yesterday's stream didn't happen, but the day before, I feel like that stream is quite good. So if you haven't seen that one, I don't know why you're watching this one, honestly. I mean, I suppose you could argue it's not like there's a convoluted story to follow or anything, which, fair, there isn't. That'll be for the mod when it actually comes out, but, you know.
Rambo, this is Murdoch. We're glad you're alive. Where are you? Give us your position and we'll come to pick you up.
A small part of me wants to leave those three bare, because I don't want to put boxes on them. And also so it's clear that there isn't an abundance of everything. I'm not gonna do that. I think I might leave one of these shelves bare though. Maybe two. Maybe two. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. We'll see how I feel and how long this stream has gone on for. Let's do some of these. Why not? There we go. I think we can leave some of the shelves a little bit bare. I don't think they all have to be extremely well stocked or anything. Ooh, I should put junk on some of them. Like engine blocks. I so want to put engine blocks everywhere. Does your house have an engine block? Would you like your house to have an engine block? Call now. Alright, let's put random bullshit. Let the random bullshit recommence. Let's put that over here. So what are my miscellaneous? Actually, they'll be on movable statics on them, won't they? Oh, look at all this. Look at this stuff. Wood basket. Perfect. What is this? This is the same thing. Good. Right. What is this? This looks like it's not what I'm looking for. It doesn't have a script though. Let's see how big it is. You know, judging by that bounding box, I'm gonna guess that it is too big. It is in fact rather large. Is this the engine for the US Constitution? Is that what this is? USS Constitution? I don't care what it's called. This shit. You know the one I mean. Wow, look at that. That is excessively large. Never mind. Okay, so apparently not that. Maybe it's interstatic. Yeah, there we go. If anybody wants to point out that this is in fact not an engine block, feel free. Because I don't know what I'm talking about, clearly. If anybody wants to then point out that this actually is an engine block, also feel free, because I still don't know what I'm talking about. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Just a little bit smaller, good. There. Perfect. There we go. Train engine, perfect. Perfect. Let's just scale this down. What? Look, if you don't question it, I'm not going to either, okay? It's just there. Don't worry about it. It's there as an Easter egg for people who like trains, okay? Oh, there's the ENG. There we go. That's what I was doing. I was looking at this, wondering where the ENG was. It's there. What's this? That is not what I was expecting, honestly. Ooh, this looks good. Is this an engine block? What's this one? This is the one we looked at. No, it's not. Never mind. That was a lie. Why have they got a duplicate in here? That's weird. Oh, excuse me. And before, this is extremely huge. It wasn't as big as I expected it to be. I think we can make this work. That's too small. There we go. That looks fine. What? Why is all the junk over here? That's fine. Okay. Let me see what happens when we type in a scrap. What do we have? Nothing I'm extremely happy about. What about an immovable static? Tell me about... Yes. Good. Yes, I see a place for that on this shelf. Yeah. Perhaps under miscellaneous items as well. Oh god. Well, I don't know why I didn't expect all this to come up, but I didn't. Junk? No. Oh, that's what I was trying to type in. There we go. What does this look like? Sure. What? Why not? Nuclear material. Excellent. Never mind. That's a little bit too weird for me. What does copper look like? I can go for this. Put a couple of these down. You know what it's time for? More boxes. That's fine, he says, looking at this shelf that has fucking nothing on it. That's, some barrels on there. Clearly, it's barrel time. That fits alright. Near my narrow. There we go. Every other word out of my mouth in this stream is going to be, as I kind of sit around thinking, man, it'd be nice to go to sleep. But I'm not going to go to sleep. I'm going to make this mod. And then people are going to play it and then complain about it. Really, that's what I live for. I live for the comments that are things like, this thing is broken. And I'll be like, yes it is. That is indeed broken. And then I'll have to fix it. Or alternatively, this is broken. And then it won't be broken. And I won't know what to say. That's always the worst. Alright, I guess we can move on to lighting now, maybe? How does that sound? Sounds like my voice is cracking? Good? Alright, light, yes. Oh, you know what I want? I want floodlights. Really? Really? Okay, good. Let's play Where Are the Floodlights Hiding? I bet if I typed in workshop, I could find them. What the heck do I have select? Is it construction light? Is that what it is? Close enough. Oh, is this it? Standing? No. No, it is not. Standing stand? Standing on? No? Standing stand? Maybe? Is it this? There we go. So I think I'll have a few of these positioned around about the place. Good. Let me just completely fail to move this for a moment. There we go. Look, I'm really good at gacking. Don't worry about it. One thing we could do, which would be kind of neat, would be to have these turn themselves off when it's daytime, and have them turn themselves back on when it's nighttime. And that wouldn't be a lot of... Wait. Oh god. I was gonna say that wouldn't be a lot of work, but it would be more than I thought it would be. How much would that actually take? I suppose I could make yeah, I will not go into the specifics because I'm pretty sure if I start talking about scripting, that's when I'll lose like all the viewers. That's when it'll be like, no. Look, it was fine when you were putting shit down and talking about fucking nothing, but you talk about scripting, just fucking get out of here. I don't know if you want to hear me talk a little bit about scripting, if I can comment, say in chat, do one of those things. I don't know. Tweet me at my Twitter account that's somewhere. Pretty sure it's in a link that's someplace. Look, I'm really good at the self-advertising, okay? I don't know, when I was thinking about doing this, initially I was wondering about doing a scripting mod, because scripting mods were were all I did for Fallout New Vegas. And I thought, I don't know, maybe people will find that interesting. And then I realized that basically what that would entail is watching as I type things. But if you want me to, talk a little bit about scripting, not a massive amount, just a little bit while I'm doing this bullshit, then comment below. Because otherwise I'll go off on a tangent and start talking about how much I hate various television shows. Pretty sure I've threatened to do that a few times, and I still haven't. But, this time for sure. I think I was talking about scripting a naval battle last time, actually. I'm pretty sure I was like, that doesn't make any sense, and there's no reason for it to be here, but damn, it would be pretty cool. I mean, that statement is still accurate. It would be cool. They have a new... Yeah, I'm not going to go into it. There's a function that would make it cool. That's all I'm gonna say. How did they not line up? Sure, fine, whatever. Right, now... I think we're gonna have to put actual lights in, too. I suppose... Maybe? No? Okay. I don't think I want to get... Do they have directional lights now? They must. I don't know why I thought adding more text to it would work. Let's see. I don't want a firelight, that doesn't make sense. What does this look like? Do I like this? This is a radial light, though, which isn't what we want, since these are not radial lights. That sounded odd, didn't it? Sorry about that. This will probably be it. Probably want this. Oh, look, it has a direction and everything. Isn't that exciting? Okay. So it looks like this is the kind of thing that we were after. There we go. This is going to be annoying to set up, I can already tell. This is going to be a real bitch. Alright. Now the question is, do I want to set up 2 of these, put them actually in the lights, or do I want to just set up 1 and be like, fucking good enough? The answer is, we're going to set up 1 and be like, fucking good enough, because the tired thing, I'm still tired. Believe it or not, having still not slept, I am still tired. Alright, we'll be fine. Probably should have checked if that would actually be fine, but yeah, it'll be fine. But you know what? It'll be okay. I do kind of wonder why these spawn facing down. But who am I to question the mighty Bethesda? The mighty Bethesda. I'm trying to think of how many... I am now trying to think of how many lights in the game, how many spotlights in the game are horizontal versus vertical. Which is probably not something that I'm going to be able to account for every single light. So, good. If you know, just off the top of your head, how many spotlights in the game are horizontal versus vertical, feel free to let me know. That would be useful information for me. That's not what I want to do. I want to do this. Sorry about that. This'll be fine. Now, if any of you point out that this light is like slightly slanted or something, I'm gonna be extremely upset with you. I'm gonna say things like, don't ruin the illusion, and you're making me real sad right now. Those are the kind of things that you'll get in reply. And they'll all be true. Every single one of them. Oh yeah, cool. Similarly with just with any of these lights. That'll be the response. So, you know, don't put me in the position where I need to write those things, because I think that would make me very sad, I think that would make you very sad, and the last thing I want is for anybody to be very sad. You know, I think a moderate amount of sadness is okay, but not very sad. Come on, we're not going overboard here. Ugh. I'm starting with a cold, too. I don't want to start with a cold. Welcome to the stream where I talk about literally nothing important. Does this have anything to do with what I'm doing? No, not at all. Not even slightly. Oh dear. One day, you'll tune into this stream, or watch this on YouTube, and it'll actually be informative and helpful, and that's the day that you'll know I've been kidnapped and replaced by somebody else. And being, I assume, a casual viewer of this series, or another series, I don't know, at that point, I assume you will think, thank God, somebody stepped in and fixed everything. Which, you know, I mean, I guess I can understand that. I can see where you're coming from, even if it makes me a little bit sad. But, yeah, there we go. Alright, I think I'm gonna... Oh, excuse me. I think I'm gonna end the stream after we put this light in. And then I'll go to sleep and dream about putting lights in the GAC. If you have dreams about putting lights in the GAC, let me know. Because maybe we can make that happen for you. If you have nightmares about putting the lights in the GAC, let me know, because then I can commiserate with you. Alright, so I think that'll be it for now. A bit of a shorter stream, for obvious reasons. Let's have a look at the lighting effect. I don't know why it stops there, but sure, fine. Probably should have increased the range a bit, but whatever. I think these are probably to illuminate people coming in, rather than to actually illuminate the warehouse itself. But, anyway. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that if you did enjoy, you will consider coming back and watching some more. My streaming schedule is Thursday to Sunday, although this week I missed Friday, which was bad, but there we are. Before I go live, I tweet on my Twitter account 15 minutes before I go live. I know I said before I go live before that, but I thought I would specify how much time I leave. And I also post a video to my YouTube channel for the same reason. It's a little notification. You can find links to both of those things down below. And thank you again for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day.